Hello everyone, welcome to my 9th lesson of Hungarian Grammar. Today's lesson will be very short since this is more like a continuation of the lesson 8 in which we have talked about how to conjugate singular noun into its respective possessive forms. Today we will talk about how to conjugate plural nouns into its respective possessive forms. The only new thing in today's lesson will be covered in the third bullet point, which is kiéi and kiéi. So let's get started. As you can see, this is the example that I used in the lesson 8, and everything else is same except the nouns becomes plural. We start sentence with azok, ezek instead of az, ish, as. And since we are trying to say like I have more than one pens, or somebody else has more than one pens or more than one books, by saying, oh, those are my pens, those are my books, those are our pens, those are our books. So the plural nouns, in order to express its possessive forms. So we simply add the letter I in the middle of the ending that we used for the conjugation of singular nouns. And the letter I is inserted in all the sentences, as you can see, as I'm dragging my mouse in this slide. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. And in today's attachment, I will provide two screenshots that explain how to conjugate both singular and plural nouns into their respective possessive forms. So it's like it will clearly show you how to do this. The second bullet point is kinek vannak. In the previous lesson, I have talked about this bullet point by starting the sentence kinek van, which in that case we are talking about the person who has only one object, such as one pen or one book. But now you want to ask who has pens or who has books. Now, in this context, the person that you want that you are asking is the one who has multiple objects. So in Hungarian, you have to modify the von into vannak, because at the end of a sentence it's the plural nouns. So everything else is the same except the ending of the plural nouns and the verb that's used in the sentence. Instead of von, we use vannak. Now we come to the last and the third bullet point of today's lesson. So kiéi. So if you want to ask who's this or who is that pen or book, like you want to ask the owner of the pen or the book. And in English, you simply can say, oh, that pen or that book, or this pen or this book is mine, or this yours, ours, theirs, etc. In Hungarian, they have such vocabulary as well. Start with mine, enyém, yours, tiéd, hers is övé, and ours, miénk, yours, plural, tiétek, theirs, övék. Apart from that, what if the objects are in plural form? Then you would have to modify a little bit those words that I show in the previous slide. So anyam become anyayim, diad becomes diaid, öve becomes övei, miang becomes miaing, and diadek, diaidek, öveik becomes öveik. So it's very simple to conjugate the plural nouns into its possessive forms by simply inserting the letter I in the middle of the suffix ending. So these are today's lesson that I want to cover. And as usual, there will be attachment that you can download below this video, which includes not only the new vocabularies and the paragraphs, but also the rules of conjugating both singular and plural nouns into their respective possessive forms. So I hope you can find this video and attachment helpful, and I will see you next time.